Donald Trump said that China's reaction to his action in Venezuela was, quote, not going to be a problem. Of course, the reality is far more complicated than that for a country that had a lot of economic and political interests in Venezuela. But be sure, China will be maneuvering to mold this situation to its advantage. Publicly, China has reacted with outrage. It called what happened shocking and a clear violation of international law, and it's called for Maduro's release. It would be understandable that China would be angry. Venezuela was a key partner in Latin America, and of course America is its most serious adversary. It doesn't want to see it seizing this amount of power in a unilateral way. The timing also posed a little bit of embarrassment for the Chinese. Just hours before his capture, Maduro was hosting a Chinese delegation. Pictures of them smiling together and shaking hands, seemingly oblivious of what was about to come, doesn't look good for a country that doesn't like to lose face. It also has made a point of the fact that intervention in the internal affairs of other countries is a serious red line for the Chinese. Watch out for them using that in the months and weeks to come as a point of difference between it and the United States.
我们从不认为哪一个国家可以充当国际警察，我们也不认同哪一个国家可以自诩为国际法官。各国的主权和安全都应当受到国际法的充分保护。我们一贯反对在国际关系中使用或威胁使用武力，反对将一国的意志强加于别国。
China also might have cause for alarm because it has serious financial interests in Venezuela. Not least, it purchases significant volumes of oil from the country. In fact, it is the single largest buyer of Venezuelan oil. But its exposure to Venezuela is actually not quite as serious as some might think. Even though it is the biggest buyer, Venezuelan oil actually only makes up about 4% of the total amount of oil that China imports. And analysts have said it is also quite well shielded. It has pre-ordered a lot in advance in anticipation of sanctions, and it has a significant stockpile. But be in no doubt, it will be moving to shore up its financial interests, and of course it will not like the idea of America controlling that vast oil supply that Venezuela has. But the area where China is most likely to press home its advantages is in the geopolitical sphere. Chinese social media has been alight in recent days, with users essentially asking, if Donald Trump can move to arrest the leader of a sovereign nation, why can't China move in and arrest the leader of Taiwan, an island that they see as a renegade province?
两岸同胞血浓于水，祖国统一的历史大势